Question is the House to now agenda. Give the call to the member for Hasluck.
Thank you, Speaker. With all the good things going on in so many areas, it's easy to miss the fact that the recent budget handed down by the Treasurer was very much also an education budget, and that's certainly true in Hasluck. There is a lot in the budget for TAFE and universities, but you don't get to TAFE or university straight away. What happens at the school level is the foundation of all that follows. Together with the Cook WA State Labor Government, our government has agreed to fully fund all public schools in Western Australia by 2026 to 100% of the school resourcing standard. In Hasluck, this has been received really well by the teachers, the schools, parents and students. It will mean more resources to meet student needs across the 44 public schools in my electorate. That's 44 schools, 44 chuffed principals, thousands of grateful teachers and tens of thousands of students and parents who will benefit from this landmark deal now and into the future. And there are many more exciting opportunities post-school than ever before. Our vocational education sector is crucial for the green economy. There's 300,000 fee-free TAFE places in the budget over 3 years for students studying in areas of priority need. Plus, there's $88.8 million for an additional 20,000 fee-free TAFE places with a focus on housing and construction, with 5,000 pre-apprenticeships. That's on top of the 355,000 fee-free TAFE places we delivered last year. We've got about 1,900 apprentices working towards their nationally recognised qualifications in Hasluck, and if they're in priority occupations, they will actually be eligible for a $5,000 incentive to help with cost of living pressures so they can complete their training. As well, employers in priority areas will be eligible for a $5,000 incentive to help them take the apprentices on. We're also expanding the new energy apprenticeship program so that more apprentices will be eligible for the $10,000 incentive here. Many students don't want to go to university, but that can be a big step. The Albanese government is willing to back in students who back themselves, and so we've invested $350 million over the next 4 years to provide fee-free uni-ready courses to prepare students for university study in cases where they may need bridging. The budget also sees a Commonwealth prac placement introduced for students in the field of teaching, nursing, midwifery and social work. This is such a game changer for these sectors and for people from all backgrounds. Last year I hosted a cost of living help hub at the Swanview High School to provide advice and practical help for people in our community. Among the attendees was a young nursing student whose story really resonated deeply with me. Nurses are, of course, among our most sought-after professionals in the country, yet there are significant barriers in the path of aspiring nurses just like her. She spoke of the hurdles she faced in her nursing studies. Like all students studying their nursing degree, she has to undertake unpaid work placements that were essentially full-time commitments for weeks at a stretch. On top of this, she held a casual job to support herself through her university. What struck me was the dilemma she confronted daily. After a gruelling day at the hospital, she had to decide whether to work her shifts at her casual job or risk losing those shifts because of being unavailable for many shifts in a row. So despite her passion for nursing, the financial strain caused her to contemplate quitting her studies. Fortunately for her, she had the support of her family to be able to see her through. Others may not be so lucky. And we should be doing everything in our power to support and encourage more individuals to pursue nursing careers amongst many of the other professions. And this is why our paid prac placement is such good policy. Thousands of students in Hasluck stand to benefit, and at a time when it will also help to address the cost of living challenges. And there, on student debt, the Albanese government has listened and has made student debt fairer. The indexation applied not just this year, but from now on will be lower of the CPI or the wage price index. And because this is being backdated to June 2023, it means that every person with a student debt in Australia will benefit. And in Hasluck, that's about 16,500 people. 16,500 people in my electorate who will be able to see their debt has reduced, and that's 16,500 people better insulated from any future shocks. This is an education budget, and I know so many people in Hasluck are grateful for the work and foresight of Minister Clare and of the Albanese government, who know that if we want to invest in the future, we need to invest in our people.